So one thing that we can do and what we just talked about is how you make a scatter plot. And we saw the different scatter plots. Minitab does it very, very well and makes it really easy to make a scatter plot. So what I'm going to do on my Minitab is I'm going to add my data. And I'm going to use this data set that we're going to start talking about. So I have third exam scores, and then I have final exam scores. And I want to see if there's any correlation and what the data looks like for both this X and Y. So I'm going to Minitab, and I have my data in there. So to make a scatter plot, I'm going to go to Graph, Scatter Plot. And I'm going to do with regression because we're going to talk, it's going to lead us into our next topic. So I'm going to do with regression, and I'm going to hit OK. So in the Y variable, this one's already filled, but I'll show you how to do it if it's not filled. In my Y, remember, I've got to use my Y variable, and my Y for this is final exam, and my X variable is third exam. And then all I do is hit OK. And look, it made me a scatter plot. So now I can see, I'm going to go to the PowerPoint so you can see it better. And again, the PowerPoint has the instructions to do this. On my x-axis, I have the third exam score, and on my y, I have my final exam score. So I can see how the data is laid out. And here's this line, and we're going to go into that in just a minute. So if I look at all my dots, I can see that a lot of the dots are going from left to right as they increase. So I could say that I think there's a positive correlation because the dots are going up and they're going in one direction. I would say this is a moderate correlation because I do have some dots that are kind of far away from this group right here, and it's not really strong. But as we keep going on in this unit, we'll see how there's an easy way to look at that. But this red line here is called the line of best fit, or the regression line. And when I chose with regression line on there, it made this line for me. And this line tells me a lot about the relationship. This line is how I can predict stuff. And the next part of this PowerPoint will show you what to do.